In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to play PS2 games on your iOS device without jailbreak or computer. So this method is very simple, and what you guys are essentially going to need to do is go into Safari here, and then in Safari you're just going to need to search out Play Emulator GitHub. This is to get the actual IPA, or you guys can just click on the website that I'm on right now and just download it from here. This way is much faster, but both ways will be in the description down below. Anyways, what you guys are gonna do is just click on this page here, and it should automatically be at downloads. If it's not, just click the downloads in the top here, and then under downloads here you're just gonna click on iOS, and then it'll say, do you want to download play.ipa? Click download, and now as you guys can see, the IPA has in fact been installed. So now what we need to do is essentially just sideload this file, which I will be doing with SideStore. And the reason why I'm doing this with SideStore is because we need to enable JIT soon, and the best way to enable JIT is to use stick debug. And to use stick debug, you need to use SideStore only. I've noticed that if I use stuff like KSign, then stick debug does not work, so I highly recommend using SideStore. However, if you guys don't want to use a computer and still sideload the app, then you guys can use KSign or eSign. Both of those videos will be in the top right and in the description, and also the SideStore video will also be in the top right and the description as well. Anyways, you guys are just gonna first go and click on STOS VPN and make sure that this is active. You have to make sure that this is active every time you guys are using SideStore. Again, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I highly recommend that you guys watch the SideStore video. So you're just gonna click on connect here, and yeah, this is only for SideStore. You guys don't need to use STOS VPN for KSign or eSign or any of those ones don't require a computer. But anyways, you guys are gonna go back into SideStore and then click on the plus icon here, click on your play IPA file here, and it should start loading. And now as you guys can see, play has in fact been sideloaded. So now what we have to do is essentially just click on the play app here, and we have to do this so it creates the files and folders in your files app. And so now that that has been done, we need that folder, that play folder in our files app, so we can extract games, so we can move games over to that folder. Anyways, now you're just going to go into your files, and as you guys can see, the play folder has been created, but it is empty. So what we need to do is go into downloads and get the ISO file for your game. And so as you guys can see, I have a zip file, and with zip files you guys can just extract it over here by just clicking on it, but most of the game ISO files are zipped in 7Z. So what I would recommend for that is to get the actual zip file and then click move, and then I want you guys to download zip extractor here. You guys can just move it over here, which I've already done, but what you guys have to do is just download zip extractor on the App Store, and then using the method that I just showed you, click move and then move that into that folder. And then in the zip extractor app here, you'll see local over here. Once you obviously go through everything, and you guys can just cancel all of the premium memberships, that really doesn't matter because you guys can do this for free. So once you guys do download the zip extractor file and you've moved the zip file inside of the zip extractor folder, you're just going to click on files, and then in files obviously you're just going to click on that zip file here, and then you can just extract the zip file by just clicking on it and then click extract. But I've already done that, so as you guys can see, my zip file already here. So what I have to do with this zip file is go back into zip extractor and then look for the folder that has one item, and you're just gonna hold on the folder here, click on move, and then move it to the play folder. Click move, and now the folder is empty and the play folder has something. Now if you guys click on the play app, you guys won't see anything just yet because we first have to refresh and rescan the device for games. So you're gonna click on settings and then click rescan device for games, and as you guys can see, the game is in fact there. However, if you guys try running the game, it'll say JIT is unavailable, and so if you guys click on continue, the game will in fact crash. As you guys can see, the game did crash here, and so this is quite an easy fix. So just to enable JIT, all we really have to do is just make sure that first our STOS VPN is on, and then we have to use stick debug. This is one of the many ways to enable JIT, but I like doing this one because this is the easiest way to do it. If you guys want to know how to download the full guide to stick debug, then I highly recommend that you guys watch the video that will not only be linked in the top right but the description as well. well. And so from here, just make sure that your Stolz VPN is in fact on, and then you guys are just going to click on stick debug, click on connect, and sometimes the app does freeze, so you're gonna have to keep reopening it. And so as you guys can see, it's worked again, and the little VPN icon is in the top as well. You're gonna click connect here, and so now you guys can see play over here, and you guys are just gonna need to click that. So just click on that here, and it should automatically lead you back into the play app here. So now if you just click on the game, it'll still say that JIT is unavailable. It doesn't seem to be available at the moment. However, if you guys click continue, the game this time will not crash. And so as you guys can see, the game is working just fine. It hasn't crashed, and you guys can click and use anything here. Anyways, I hope this video helped. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.